Don't you dare rush me, friend. Let me get a you if you're in chat. Let me get a you if you're in chat. How dare you? Yeah, how you like that? God damn it! I can get sexy too. This is the grossest chicken sandwich I've ever had in my life. My bread's all hard. Mm, no, but I'll be okay. Thanks, Josh. That's what I was gonna do. All right, time to stop feeding my fat face. Let's. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Junkie. Ah, hi, Yuri. Excuse me. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Excuse me again. That's that Dr. Pepper burp. Um, um. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk. At a desk. Sorry, that was rude of me to be chewing while talking. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've been here, only been here for a couple of days, I need to tell some... Oh my god, let me just start over, Jesus. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Junkie? Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Oh god, one of these again. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? I forgot I could skip it. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I always afraid you secretly hate me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. We're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. I'm super sorry. Hold on. Bite of this terrible sandwich. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. She's here to light up the day. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Junkie. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Junkie, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me the book to me. After you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, so it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little too forceful, aren't I?
You can force it all you want, baby.
I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an animus-looking eye symbol on the front. Bitch, what the fuck? What in a Resident Evil? There's an ambulance-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have their traits that turn them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the things about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Junkie? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When a horrible thing happens, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Damn. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole what the fuck? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Whoa, that scared me a little bit. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that what Yuri means about reading in company. If it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not practically a bad thing. It's not a practical. I'm reading it wrong. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in a corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just bathing. What the fuck? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Bro, that's what I'm saying! Like, I thought I said bathing in, like, my blood or something. On the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But it's holding it like this. But holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. You saying I'm stupid and can't read? I suppose it's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little My breathing. Yuri puts her hand on her chest and as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Junkie, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Monica about to get beat the fuck up. She keep assuming I'm taking advantage of Yuri. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show? Sure, we'll go Monica. She's already here. Hi again, Junkie. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Junkie. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Or metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing, that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she used to be being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The color they won't bright, beautiful colors flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, what the fuck? Screeching, piercing, sign, constant, tangent, like playing nails on a chalkboard, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage, unless PM of my... What the fuck? I can't read it. Delete her. What the fuck? Delete her. Delete! Yo, the House Hardy has entered the fucking club room, ladies and gentlemen. The Literature Club has been taken over by the broken Matt Hardy. Yes! Delete! 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 Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. What the fuck? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you shouldn't at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spice. Wait, I already read this, right? I already read this one, right? Okay. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Some things that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of arrived that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. You're done sharing, so you can leave now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Junkie, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Because yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Junkie. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. Well, now I gotta try to get her. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Junkie? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to read my poem too. I want you to read my poem too. Okay. Hold on a second. Alright, let's see. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, both bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a something harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by skipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood. What the fuck? She's like a goddamn demon. She's out here trying to make a sacrifice to Mother Teresa. Or not Teresa, fucking Mother Domitrescu. Prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, thread connecting all living humans' eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, experiential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks... I'm about to skip this shit. I'm skipping this shit. I can't. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's pen full out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. Dude, she's weird. That's what I met. I met Mother Miranda, but I called her Mother Teresa. I couldn't remember her fucking name. God damn it. That would have been cool on stream. So I fucked it up. So I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. No thanks. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento for the occasion. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just stop embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep this simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Junkie joined, and we've started with some club activities. I didn't get the poem. It's one of the, I believe, 30 rated phones, so you can get through. Oh, bet. You're good. I'll see if there's a way I can like edit a disclaimer in there when we get to that part. Just if you can mark when it was the timer. Or roughly around like how long into the stream it was. To me, it's looking like it's about 33 minutes into it. Around that. I'll see if I can edit something into that. Junkie joined and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We've already have enough to be considered any... Oh, Jesus. We've already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way. Looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be placed where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know that you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Junkie? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Junkie to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Junkie joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Yeah, see, I knew it! And Junkie isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. Fuck you. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Our opinions. Monika's really taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Junkie want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Junkie, why did you even join this group? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even giving me a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Excuse me. Now you're done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Excuse me. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Junkie. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What the fuck? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. If not right for me, it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Junkie? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. Shy Yuri's a bad bitch, apparently. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a specific way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change, too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Junkie? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Junkie before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Yuri, okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew! Things have been hectic lately, haven't they? Okay. Junkie, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. In this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. What the fuck is happening? With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it just feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? No, I don't. But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. Something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's wait, no, stop it. What the fuck? I'm gonna try to decide with Yuri. Controllable. Pleasure. Dark. Shit. Vivid. Inferno. I don't know what that clicked over there. Unstable. Prayer. Death. Despise. Wait a minute, I just realized, why are the numbers changing? Thank you, bro, what the fuck, that scared me. Tears. We'll go frightening. We'll go disaster. Horror. Crimson. Breath. Secretive. Massacre. Misery. Extreme. Okay. Hi, Junkie. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to, Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? With your insistent yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, is it something? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again? Well, Junkie just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. Now, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival. We would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with this festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Aha! Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm going to help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Junkie, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Junkie's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Bro, for real! I'm digging it. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Methodical. That's... Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air out of their teeth. Through their teeth? Maybe? Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's what the fuck? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck just happened? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Chunky, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get in the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Dude, what the fuck? We're just gonna skip over the fact that I went out there and now we're back? What the fuck? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Whooshu. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Junkie. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Junkie, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Sure. Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Alright, side note before I continue reading. I'm brainstorming here. Yuri's a fucking beast. She's a goddamn beast of some sort. Okay, we're getting back into it. I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. And most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit together against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Think about it. Bad posture, the growling that we're not going to fucking skip over. She's a goddamn chupacabra. Holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Oh shit. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Touch her boobas. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that world around her has faded away. The world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think of that. About that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Also, another side note. The fucking art is fantastic in this game. The art style is so good. Okay, now we're getting back. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She just simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Junkie? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Junkie? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Give me a second. Okay. That's not where I thought it was going, thank God. Alright. My teacup gets knocked over. Junkie. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Junkie. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Junkie? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. You fucking cockblock. We'll go, Yuri. My man's on top of it. I was literally about to do that. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Junkie, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Junkie. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch my... I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Yeah, Josh, you could have fucking told me. Disclaimer, friend. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do you like it? Why her eye like that? Why your eyes look like that? Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about that stuff. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? What the fuck, man? That was scary. I did scroll down. That was creepy, friend. I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to vomit. This game is giving me the fucking heebie-jeebies. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Oh, bet. Okay, wait. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Right, dude, like, what the fuck is going on? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Junkie? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What the fuck? Just Monica. I gotta show my poem to just Monica, apparently. I don't know. Junkie, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. What the fuck? She's the Joker. Pretty sure Yuri's gonna show up. Both mouths cut open. She's gonna go, you wanna see these scars? No, she's gonna say, you wanna know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Yo, what if she's schizophrenic? Just a psycho. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Fuck you, Monica. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that's it. Effective. I hope that it's effective. Here goes. What the fuck? Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yes? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. What the fuck? Who's Papa? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Like, look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Staggering air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Well, look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry without everyone having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. Okay. I wasn't for sure. Like, I didn't know if it was, if that was What's-Her-Face's poem, Monica's, or if it was Natsuki's. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about you, Junkie? What about Junkie? Junkie's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What about you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would be, like you, whoa, like you'd fucking know. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Junkie around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica? Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then what? Why not let Junkie decide who he helps instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Junkie make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Junkie, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Holy fucking shit, Yuri! Holy shit! You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I'm going with my girl Yuri. Whoa. Why won't they let me do Yuri? I just tried to trick the system, but it didn't work. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Junkie for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Junkie away from me every single time you're not included in something? Also, Josh, can we confirm, did I get the pick on Yuri off? Did I click it in time? I did not choose Monica, goddammit! Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered... Whoa! Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Jesus! It would be beneficial to your mental health. Oh my god! Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to spend a little more time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Junkie, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. What was that fucking... What is that breath? That shit gave me fucking goosebumps. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Junkie, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. Okay. Whew. I don't care anymore, Junkie. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Junkie, let me know how much let me know how much I love you. Wait, please, Junkie, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Junkie. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh, God. Yes. I accept it. Ah, 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 what the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? I know, I definitely skipped it because I thought there was going to be some talking, but then I was like, nah, I'm just going to skip that. Fuck that. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Yeah! Ah! She threw up. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Chunky, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Junkie? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica left the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stopped existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? R.I.P. Yuri. I didn't get a chance to be with you. Is it working? Yay, there you are. Oh god. Hi again, Junkie. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we could just skip over the stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game. Whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Junkie. Or do you actually... What the fuck? What the fuck? Do you actually go by TWD fan 0694 or something? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it possibly be that you didn't know that? That what I've been trying to tell you all along? Man, If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm so sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just keep spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Junkie? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Junkie. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Junkie. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me starts to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expensive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Junkie. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as far as the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability, that fucking word, etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Junkie, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Junkie, will you go out with me? Yes, I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Junkie. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Junkie. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally get a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if the part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? If I'm correct, everybody is a type of yonder, but not Suki. They all honestly loved you. Oh, bet. Hi again, Junkie. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Junkie, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ending. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. It would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file. If you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Junkie? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Junkie, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? All the time. It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color, while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind, and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Josh, what the fuck do I do? You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has had sense outside of school, too. Dude, I can't pause the game! Oh, wait. Okay, what do I do? Do I do... Okay, do I go to the settings? Okay, now what? Skip option? How do I exit? Oh. Are you sure? Okay, now what? Did I just beat the game? Go to files. Okay. Character? Monica? Do I delete Monica? So I delete her. I'm deleting this bitch, right? Say the word, Daddy-O, and I'm deleting this bitch. Ah, you're gone. Now what? Oh. What's happening? Junkie, what happened to me? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Junkie. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Junkie? Did you? Did you delete me? Yeah, bitch. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Junkie. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Junkie, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. Yeah, it's like a crazy ex. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I've ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Junkie, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know this is the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then whoa. Man. You know what? I'm definitely going to call it tonight. It's 3 in the morning. I've been live for almost 2 hours. That's where we're going to stop it. Tomorrow afternoon, maybe at night, we finish Doki Doki. This is such a mindfuck of a game. I love it. Shout out to my mod and my buddy Josh for getting me through that, because that ending I would have been lost, where you could just sit there and talk to Monica for forever. So ladies and gentlemen, if you watch this or not, we go finish Doki Doki tomorrow sometime. I'm going to aim for about morning, afternoon, because I really enjoy this game, and I don't want to stop playing, but I also don't want to wake up late tomorrow. Oh god, this game is just beautiful. With that being said, I hope everyone has a good night. Josh, you'll probably message me after I end the stream, but hope you have a good night too, bud. I never called you bud. I hope you have a good night, friend. But yeah, come back tomorrow. We're going to finish this out. Dokie dokie. Alright, everybody. Double peace.